Okay, Arsenal boys, how we doing? We're looking at a screen here. Quick feedback video. I'll make it just a minute from the weekend. I mentioned at the start of the season that we would end up with lots of different buckets of experience when it comes to games. I think the game on Saturday checked the bucket that included being unlucky, unfortunate. I mean, I think Josh had 4 shots against us, I think with Josh, and I think we had 12 and hit the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper made saves or a slightly missed touch. We hit the post. I mean, so one of those games. And for parents and for the boys too, obviously on the video here, I just want to talk about some things that we have spoken about in training, so that we can see this. And I'm going to pass on the video. The Du Bois folks got the video recording to us, and we're getting our own, so I can send this to you once we've got our own up and running. But boys, this is that sort of emotional, what's the word, time frame for us where we sort of start to do our jobs and pay attention at the right times. We transfer over from this play, have fun mentality to have fun and play, but also add in a little bit of concentration to training and to games. And the goal kick here that we're taking is a great example of that. And for your parents and fans, these are things we've spoken about with the boys in terms of making sure that we are switched on. And there are coaches in the Liverpool Academy that spoke about the fact that you do your work often when the ball is off the field or not in play. And right now the ball's not in play. It's about to be in play. We've got a free kick just here, a goal kick just here. But we need to understand what we look like in terms of a position on the field. So right now, if I was to look at the yellow dots, our left back's here, or just off screen. One of our CDMs is here. Our other CDM is there. Our other central midfield player is off screen somewhere to the left. If we look at the shape, if we've got our left back here, I think it was Regan, that's a good shape for us to actually try and play out the back. Now, because we chose not to, and that's okay, before we go, we need to just have a quick make sure that we're in a good position in case this goal kick, say, doesn't get all the way to Jack. And if you look at the 4 green dots right now, this ball ended up being an okay strike, but it goes to number 12. I think it came into this guy who squared it for this guy to score. And look at the space right now if this is not won by us in terms of a goal kick. So these are the things that we need to pay attention to. We could choose to play short here and pass out the back, and we did that a few times. But if we don't, we just hold on. Someone can say, hey, just hold on a minute, boys. Let's get in a position. Our left back yellow dot would tuck in here. Our CDM would come in here. Our other CDM that's off the screen on the left would come in front of number 12. Jack's here. He would tuck in field, maybe on number 21. And then when this ball comes into the middle of the field, we're in a better position to fight for the ball and win it, but also if we don't win it, we're in a good position to defend. So I thought this was a pretty good example of where we are as a group, because we went away disappointed with a result that went against us. We were certainly unfortunate when we had the ball, and we did some pretty good things and had some good attacks, just couldn't quite finish. But we also need to recognise that these moments here are things we've spoken about, and we as a coaching staff need to reiterate to the players that there are certain things that don't change, and this is a good example of being a little upset with the result because we found a way to not win a match we probably were overall a bit stronger than, or a winnable game, based on just a couple of concentration things as players. And at this age group, this is where players start to push on and progress, or some fall behind, just because now we're moving a bit more away from just technical pieces and athleticism. We're now adding that decision-making process with the tactical side of things. So there we go. I thought that picture was decent. We'll talk to the boys in training this week and get ready for those of us going to the tournament this weekend. But I wanted to send you this little picture, and we'll move on to the next one. Thanks.